See, what are we doing? I'm going to send another blast off here really quick. Let everybody know I'm hopping online. Okay, let's see. That up there. Okay, let's see.
Welcome back.
I need to shut these off. That's better. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? Back to code and stuff. So one of the other major things that I wanted to add in here, how's my volume? Is it okay? Yeah. One of the other major things I wanted to add in to this command line app framework stuff is the ability to put out different help formats. So you can actually kind of see I stubbed it in real lightly. There's this option here called help format. Oh, I'm jamming to some Neil Diamond right now. How great is that? Does anybody else like Neil Diamond? I feel like I'm a little kid growing up again. I'd wake up on the weekends and wake up. Yeah, I would get woken up by my mother blaring Neil Diamond at like 7 a.m. while she's cleaning the house. Probably this song actually is what I would wake up to. I hated it then, but I love it now. I guess that means I'm getting old. Oh well, Neil Diamond is a classic. Anyway, help formats. So I want to be able to put out more help formats than just straight to the standard output. JSON and Markdown were the two big ones that I wanted to be able to do. And JSON would feed the Markdown as well. So I've kind of stubbed that in, and I think these have been out here for a while. So, I wanted to make man pages, so manual pages. I don't know why they're called man pages. I have a feeling somebody's going to want to change that naming at some point. So help format. So I think the first thing to do is going to be to build an abstract syntax tree or something, or just some sort of JSON representation of all of the help docs. And I kind of have that already. Let me switch up here to the regular. So you can get some information already by doing node example run and just add -h here. And it puts in essentially all the information about every one of the commands. And that might actually be enough. I might already have, that may give us everything that we want, actually. We know about positionals. Let me get some more information. Let me write that to, where does that get output to? That gets to the console log. Just so we can explore it a little bit better over here. Come on. Nope, that was wrong. There we go. So we've got, oops. Why is this not collapsing? Where are we? Code folding. Oh, yeah. Why is that not working at all? Code folding. Command K. Command 2. Nope, doesn't work at all. All right. Well, forget that. So we've got an array. Oh, it was expanding it. Whoa. No, what are I'm learning about all my things. Oh, command option this. Okay, and there we go. Okay, command option. Okay, 2. Okay, so we've got each one of our commands here in my examples. So this is a really basic one. We've got an alias, we've got the command, path to the file. I need to sneeze really badly. That was a good one. I'm really glad that I muted that. Otherwise, you all would have really been freaked out. Okay, so we've got 2 others here that are, let's see, is this a positional one? So this one documents positionals really well. So it shows the positionals, shows possible choices. It can do greedy positionals, where it will pull up more than one at a time. And then examples, we've got types, descriptions, defaults, required, basically all the info that we need. Middleware is superfluous. The examples will come in really handy for generating like things like markdown docs. And then descriptions, I wonder if there's anything else that we need here. Probably not. So I think I've actually got the JSON down just by, just need to kind of pipe it the right way. So here we go. If that's the spot where we're doing if we're looking for help. Where's there should be another spot where we're looking for help. Oh. We need to do it again up here. If Boolean help. Oh, it should be logger log commands. Is that right? Commands? Oh yeah, why? Oh yeah. Oh, command. Resolved command. There, and then here we should return. And this should be logger. There we go. That's why I was up in the wrong spot. So if I were to do, I keep forgetting what the name of that command is. Option types -h. Oh, and if I were to send that to out.json, perfect. Okay. So here's like a single help docs in JSON format. Send that out to a file, or we can push it here. I'm going to want to move this or pre-format this actually. Using a doc formatter. I think we'll just keep this a docs for now. Standard out, markdown, man page. So I guess we can make a new one called JSON. Okay, so we've got nothing going on so far. Some weird music came up that I don't like. I'll pass on that. I don't even know what it was. I'm not going to share it. Okay, so we want to figure out the format based on what's sent in here. And at some point, I do want to be able to allow you to add plugins, formatting plugins as well. So I think that'll be part of the config. Where's my config? Oop, config. Oh, config's up here. probably be doc formatters here. We'll hold off on that for now. Is it help format or doc format? I think help format is what I'll do. So the point then will be that you can run node example run, and you can say -h -h help format equals my awesome format. When it supports plugins. Otherwise, we can say help format equals JSON or help format equals Markdown, like that, and you'll get nice Markdown output. So that's the goal. I don't know whether or not I'll actually get to formatting full Markdown today or not, but let's see. So I think we'll want to do like a register, way to register help docs. So let's see. Function register formatter, and that will be a name string and so that should actually return. Does that return void? So ideally that would be in charge of printing out the info. Let's start with that for now, and this should give void. We'll fill that in when I get to it. Actually, we may want to pull that up from here. Resolve command actually has an output type. Where does that come from? Command. Here it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we'll move that somewhere in a bit. For now, do I want to be able to register? Yeah. Well, that'll actually come later. So, this formatters, we're gonna have so it'll go by name. Let's see. So we'll have JSON, Markdown, and for now, we'll just do these three for now. So I guess what I want to do is import Markdown formatter. Okay, and then so here. I should probably sub something into those. Okay, let's see. Flow, export default function, JSON formatter. Down and okay, let's stop with those for the moment. Then, so I made myself some more tea. I took a nap. It was good. And now I need to recaffeinate. That's apparently I'm addicted to caffeine now. That's great. Don't do that, kids. It's bad for you. All right, JSON formatter. Why are you red? Formatters. That's all that needs to do. And then we've got function. Export default. Is this just a formatter, or is this the function that actually handles it? It's probably going to need to be the function that actually handles it. Well, I think it's just a formatter, and then we can handle how it gets written separately, because we may want to change the way that we do Markdown. Like Markdown, we might want to drop it straight to a standard output, or we might want to write it to a file. Same with JSON. When we get to man pages, that'll be a whole other thing. Command line formatting for standard output, that will be pretty specific to your terminal itself, and I don't see a case where you'd want to write it to a file. So we'll just go with formatting for now, and let the output be dictated separately. So here we're gonna do so actually we do need to move this type somewhere. I guess this could be moved over to options here. It's not a great place for it. Yeah, let's just move it here for now. You know, I never did middleware either. That needs to move. Funny. I don't know why that was being export. argb command and middleware v command. Let's see, do I use middleware anywhere here? No, not yet. Okay. Let's see, we got that. So source docs, this will pull import type command from options. So instead of that, this will be tree, and that can be either command or array of command. And this should actually return probably just a string. So then format is also going to return a string, although it takes a tree and a formatter. I wonder if that should actually take the formatter itself. I think the name should be good. Formatter name. And there we go. So if matter name, if it's not in formatters, we're gonna throw. Okay, and then return. Okay. Oh, this returns nothing. Good. That's the problem. Okay, so there's our endpoint. We can write a test for this, but we'll do that in a bit. For now, let's work on JSON. JSON formatter is going to take import command tree command okay, that's easy enough. At least that one is. Markdown's going to be the tricky one. Actually, both it and center out are going to be pretty tricky. Let me just copy this, just because I'm lazy. Markdown. For now, we're going to have these all do the same thing. Okay, so we want to be able to parse these in a way. I'm probably going to need to use some sort of templating on this. And I am never satisfied with any of the templating languages anymore. They tend to leave a lot to be desired. Does anybody have any good suggestions for templating some JSON over to Markdown? I've done it a really unsafe way in the recent past, using, I can kind of show you what I do. So I'll do like a template.js.tbl like this, and then this ends up looking like a JavaScript string template. So normally what you can do in JavaScript then is using ticks this way and just say blah 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 blah, and then you can include a variable like tree 0, and you can just kind of output stuff like that. It gets really messy, especially with this kind of thing. So what we'd end up doing here is we'd have to do this kind of substitution, but do array.is array root. If it is, then we're going to have to list each command separately, and then we're going to end up with another tick in there. Otherwise, we're going to be listing just a single command. So we end up with this weird whatever this is at the root, and then you've got to like do. So if we're doing Markdown, it'd be like, if it's a root, here is, or actually, then let's say root for map actually. Command, and then you'd have to join new line. It's super messy. Anyway, let's not do that because that's difficult to work with. So I don't have a good thing here, or a simple solution. I don't have. What's the templating language of choice these days? Is it still handlebars, or is that mustache? Which one is which? Or is it EJS? E for effective. Or it's actually embedded. May just go with something simple like EJS here. Disclaimer, I've written a templater before. I'm not going to use it just because I know it hasn't been handled in a long time. What, handlebars? Do I still prefer handlebars? Probably maybe use handlebars here. handlebars is nice and simple. I don't love the, okay. I don't love these things. The way it's like a meta language, whereas EJS has whereas EJS, where was that? EJS pretty much just uses plain JavaScript inside. So that I think is the benefit here for a tiny bit of speed, but we're not really worried about speed quite as much. I need to reply to something. Screw it. Let's go with EJS, I guess. Oh, what's Pug? JS template. People like that one. Does anybody have any preferences out there on the stream? Pug. They're not selling me very good here. Oh, mix-ins and what? I don't think I'm gonna do this. This looks like very specific for HTML. Somebody give me an updated. I'm just gonna go with my gut. Can always change later. So yarn add JS. Okay, I'm committing. Can't go back. This is all we're ever gonna do. Can never do anything else. Hope you all know that. Let's see. Ooh, what are we doing? Okay, so how do we use EJS? Get started. I installed it. Cool. EJS render. Cool. Can I render file? Okay. Oh, do I have to pre-compile it? No. Oh. JS compile string template data. File name data. It looks like that's all I need is EJS render file. So let's just do a new file here. Yeah. Doesn't matter what the probably not. Okay, so markdown template. How do I do this again? I already forgot. You know, let's force. Okay, hold on. Import EJS from EJS. And let's see. So EJS. See if there's a definition for that. And data is equal to if data is array tree else tree. Okay, so we'll do then render file. Does this work? Markdown.tpl. Probably not. Let's be safe. Import path from path join. then our data. Where did that go? Our options. Options. Oh, so many options. Compiled functions are cached. Requires file name. File name used by cache. Root. Oh, it doesn't matter. Use context delimiter, blah blah blah. Strict. To generated function is in strict mode. I don't think we care. Okay, I don't think I need any of those for now. Async is interesting, but we shouldn't need it. Script let tag. No output. Oh, does it do that way? I guess we will make these async. Async function. Promise. So that means we're going to want all these to potentially be that. Let's go with promise. Whoa. It's holding down the keyboard. Sorry, my bad. Let's see. And I think I actually need to change this. This needs to be key string and formatter. JSON formatter does not array command or that, and standard out needs to fix that. We will probably end up using the EJS formatter for that as well. Might just end up being easy. So EJS JS2. Let's try this one. Okay. Rename this to JS. Sure. Okay, so what's the appropriate syntax here? Do we do like a for each? Is there a root object? Yeah, let's actually drop that into the tree into a root object here. So we actually end up with commands like this. Come on, resolve the module. I think I need to get a stub here. Flow typed create stub JS. That's fine, fine. Okay, so let's see, commands for each command. Does this work? Can I use shorthand syntax here? Let's find out if this works. Command. How do I comment tag outputs unescaped value, outputs a value into a template HTML escape. Let's see. Does that work? We probably need to, let's write a test here. New file, markdown, test, yes. Import. I'll just call it a test, and then expect markdown formatter. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of stuff here. What am I doing? Move options over to the side here so I can see what I'm looking at. I need, let's do a mock command. So we've got a command, mock command. We have a description, mock command description. Examples. We'll just have that empty for now. Handler function. Middleware. What is middleware? That should actually be an array of middleware. Like that. Middleware isn't necessary. Options can be this. Positionals can be this. And so let's pass this in mock command. It's just a test. What's we failing on? Trees inbound promise. Oh, async. Oh, middleware is missing. Okay. Yarn test watch. Received that. Oh, this should be, wait, because remember we made this async. Oops. Where did my thing go? Still failing. What did I fail on? No file or directory. Is it failing to find my? Oh, you know what? Because I renamed it EJS. So this is more going to be like an integration test, but that's okay. Still failing. Why is it receiving an object? Is that what it's expected to do? String. Oh, did I not pass async into here? I didn't. Do I have to do this the funky way? Console log is just empty. Maybe I did this wrong. Maybe it did not like my... Where'd it go? Lost it. Maybe it did not like this. Okay, so it is doing something here. Oh, command. It's command. That's why. That equal mock command. Okay, so let's try and fill this out as much as we can here. So we're actually going to end up with, for each command, we're going to do probably an H2, and then we're going to want the description. So and then I'm going to build up a table here, so of options. So 1, 2, 3 positionals, options, and we're going to have key, description, type, default. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to format this nicely. You know, I'm probably going to add prettier in here to give us good formatting of this table, but we'll see. Let's do another command. You know, positional is command positionals, which is that. So I'm going to actually have to do object keys for each key. Oh boy. Okay, so then now we've got key and key.description. Oh, wait. Oh, command positionals, key, description. What else is in here? Positional, where are you? Description and choices. The type is always that. This may or may not work quite right. I don't know if we want choices. It's always going to be a string in our positional, although it may be an integer. Let's make it always be a string. It's kind of weird otherwise. Let's just drop this off. We'll just cut down to default for now, and we'll figure that out later. There is no default either. We could be required. Or greedy. And then we'll do, oh, I am doing this wrong. These should be goals. That. Is there a ternary in here? Ternary of the white space, blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's look at that. Plain ending tag to mode. I guess we just kind of do that this way. If for now, I'm going to use the check mark. And then same thing here. This will be greedy. Let's see how that comes out. Rerun this. Well, because I didn't put anything there, let me do similar thing under options. Options. required. This should be type and default. It's not required. Type is going to be default is command options key default. And I should probably put something in this test. Let me close all these other windows, tabs. Options, tacos, type, string, default, yes. Description. Do you like tacos? Sorry about that. Tacos. Do you like tacos? Empty type string. Okay. One note here. I want to put this in ticks. Nope. Tick. 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 And I think we need to get rid of this new line. Is that how you do that? Trim white mode. Trim. Oh, no, that's escape. Trim mode. Okay, so I guess that just goes here. I think that's all I need to do. Oh, I need to apply that up here too. Yep. Okay, there, and then. Oh, I want to. Nope, we're good. Good. Oh, these I would like in ticks as well. Just a personal formatting preference. Okay, a little bit easier to read. I should add, oh gosh, this is going to be really difficult to read soon. That's one of the things that I don't like about this. Is there a way to assign a variable? I guess I could just do this. Const option is equal to command options key. Maybe I could do description. And then remove all of these. Let's see if that works. No. Token default. It didn't like token default. I know why. The default value. Using default as a variable name is not a good idea. Cool. Okay, that works. That's great. We should say, default value should be like that. Every once in a while, I think I'm using like PHP, doing WordPress templates, and I think I should be using NDiff. Default is yes. Oh, there we go. Let's see. What am I missing? Oh, if there are choices, those need to be in here. For me, is red choices. Then we want to say choices join map. Let's see if that works. Choices, yes and no. Oh, it didn't like that. This is why I don't like templating things. It's so hard to see what you've done right and wrong on anything. Choices. Choices is not defined. Run. Okay. Choices. Let's see. Hit the wrong button. I meant to do that. Required. Maybe I should move required off to the end on here. I think I will. Let's do this. And let's see, required. I think I got it. Here we go. Required, not required. Let's see what happens if I. What's this complaining about yet? Choices. Really? Choices type string. Huh. Weird. Well, that should work. We'll figure that out later too. We're making a little progress here. So I guess the next question then is, well, let me add some positionals quick. Positionals. And we'll make this path file. Path. Description to the taco file. Oh, my positional did not command of positionals. Key description. Key. What are we missing here? Positionals. I spelled that correctly, right? You know when you've looked at a word too long and you're not really sure if it's a word anymore? I'm having that. What am I missing? Positionals description. Might have choices. Greedy and required. Object keys. Let me do the same thing here, actually. Description, greedy. Oh. Oh. You know when you override something with itself. Okay, cool. Let's just make sure this goes double times burritos. Do you like burritos? False. And let's not make this have choices. Just get rid of that completely. Actually, a Boolean. Cool, burritos. Do you like burritos? Okay, so the next thing is we want to potentially have choices in array option. Oh, I'm looking at choices. String might have choices. Did I need to do something else with that? I had thought this was all working correctly. Option types. String choices. I wonder if I can't, if the default is not set up with that. If that's the issue. Yep, okay. Let's try and fix that quick. String option. Default, Oh, string option. Default. Interesting. Option default. Checks that, so that should work fine. We'll come back to it. So that looks. We'll come back. Okay. And speaking, we'll come back. I will come back in 1 second while I grab a little bit more tea. Hold, please. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Hey, who's messaging me? Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Back to normal. So we've got some output here. We are going to want some examples. So, you know what? I'm actually going to want to wrap these in if command positionals. Only do that if we've got that. Can we strip white space here? Maybe not on this one. And do the same thing here. Oops. Wow, I am butterfingers on the keyboard today. Options. Let's see if I remove positionals. Ooh, that's too much white space. I think I do need to strip and strip. Strip and strip. A little better. I would think that would. There's so many spaces. 1, 2. Oh gosh. Do I need to do that? It's so hard to read. Gonna be honest. I think I can do this here. Can I indent this? Is that going to cause problems? Oh, I don't know. Yes, that will cause problems. That is kind of annoying. Yeah, that's just unreadable. All of this is unreadable. So I hate templating languages, everybody. Never do what I want. Let's see. Is there a way to do more trimming? White space, all white space before it. I really don't know. I think this is just going to be what it is. But at least it's a little bit more readable than JSX templating. Or JS templating, sorry. Okay. We need examples here. If command examples length. That actually needs to be higher up in here. Examples. I kind of wonder if examples. Actually, let's take a look at yargs. I seem to remember they have specific things for examples, and I don't know if I defined them quite the same way. Example, command and description. What did I define for examples? Just an array string. Let's not do that. Array. Let's do it code string and description string. And then we'll have an example here. So code, this is my code, and description is my example code. This is my example code. Description, there we go. And examples. Command.examples for each. And here we've got code, description. For each one of those, we're going to have first the description. And maybe not this stray letter J over here would be useful. And then code block. Equals code. Oh, you know what? I don't know that we want to escape that so much. Or this one. How do I do that without escaping? To the rescue. What's value? What's it? Unescaped value. So that's super confusing that they reuse this for unescaped value and this as a trailer for removing white space. Dear API developers, please be consistent. In these spots, it's okay. Unescaped. Escaped. Choices. Escaped. Here I want this. And here I want you to be able to put fancy markdown in your description as well. Okay. This is my example code description. This is my example code. I wonder if we should prefix that. That's kind of a power feature of like GitHub flavored markdown and stuff. So I don't know if that's great. It's a pretty good start. We can just start writing this here. Promise. Oops. What? Why am I still... Oh, console log. That's why. There we go. Okay. That's at least a start on here. There are other things I'm going to do. So Prettier can handle markdown And I think that would be nice so that you don't have to implement it on your end. That way we also always end up with the exact same output. It does require moving prettier to... Oh, that's a hard one. Because you in your repo may have a different prettier version than we will in here. And if that's the case, then they're going to start differing, and then you have to manage conflicts if they come out that way. I think maybe we'll just go with dirty markdown output. Non-prettier, I guess uglier, less pretty. It's still pretty. We should be nice to it. It's okay to look different in your output, maybe. Anyway, okay, that's cool. Now we can actually see this in line. That is too many new lines at the bottom. Let's fix that. Oh, that's why. It's gonna complain. Update. I think I can not go with that then. Cool. That is a good start on that. One of the hard parts is that I'm gonna want to, for the standard console outputting, something that's really handy to do is to limit the width of the table that we output, and actually, mostly just the table. But limit the width output to what your terminal's width is. Otherwise, you're going to get weird wrapping, and it's not going to look nice. So may need to pass that in. It's may need like a helper in all of this, but Oh, can you put line breaks in markdown tables? Markdown table line break. New line in markdown table. You can use that. Oh, you can use this. You're exporting HTML. Oh, pandoc. Multi-markdown. There is just JSON to markdown things. This is crazy. Yeah, that's a bad example. That's a bad thing to do. We're not doing that. It's essentially generating an AST markdown JSON. What's this do? I think we'll go with something basic on this. In the past, what I've done is I've included a lot of stuff, like a header for it and everything. Maybe we'll do that separately further down the line. Oh, you know what I haven't handled here is subcommands, because so we've got subcommands here. Actually, let's make this work in the base here. So help format. If help, then we're going to say, what was my code again? Format. Import format help from docs. Where'd it go? Here. So we've got help format up here. Oops. Help format. What is this? This should probably take format string. Can be. Let's default it to that. That way we don't have to worry about it. Come on. Hello format. What's going on here? How format? Formatter name because mix is incompatible with string. Let's just do this. Screw it. Let's just do that. Okay, that should work. Is there something missing here? Oh, it's because it's got matched alias. Well, that's fine for now. Node examples run help format equals markdown. Ah. Await. Woo! Look at that. Let's push that to out.md and take a look at it. Cool. Here's our command option types. Ooh, these should be in ticks probably. Look at that. Look at all this stuff. Awesome. Let me update those quick. Command gets in there. It's gonna fail. That's okay. Cool. The good news is it works. So I can do help format equals standard out. It's gonna print a bunch of JSON right now because that's what it's implemented as, but we don't want that. So let's go back here, new out.ejs, and I should probably have a test for this one. We'll just copy this over here, and do. So let's just call this formatter. And that's not what it's going to be. Where did we go? Markdown. We're going to do the same thing here in standard out. equals down there. And this is going to be standard out. And import path from path. Okay, standard out EJS. Okay, then now we need to make this do something. All right, so we want what am I doing? Is that for each? Let's just start with this and we'll knock it down as we need it. So command description. We could do a console.table. Can we do a table formatting there? Might be able to do, or we could just keep it as it is here. Just remove all the ticks. Hey Milo, what you doing, buddy? Missing something here. I am missing that? No, I'm not. What? Huh? No, it is trying to compile. It's something in here. Let's start with this. Do that. Okay, that works fine. Oops. No, somewhere in here. Is that? Oh, you know what? I lost this. It's confusing. There you go. Let's update that. See what it looks like. For now, this might be okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to do, so this table isn't going to work this way. It's going to need to be spaced a little bit better. Ooh, we got some bad stuff here. Do not escape that, please. There we go. We're gonna need to do like tab separating here to keep it formatted nicely, because when you've got markdown, it's easy. But when you've got it in the terminal, it would be nice if this were split a little bit better. So I'll probably want to look up, I think there's a couple tools like Markdown table or ASCII table that would work well for this, but this is a good start for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably quit the stream for the day. I've got a few things to deal with here at home, and you know, like going back to work tomorrow. Everybody loves going back to work, right? So this was fun. Hopefully we'll make some good progress on this and we can start using it. I'd like to actually use it on this app altogether, or this code base altogether. So like this examples will actually end up with like a scripts directory here, and we'll be firing off some various things. Like I'll have publishing wrapped in a script, and you can see how you might use it for like building and publishing a package on its own, and get it nice pretty logs, make it nice and easy to use. So that's where we're going to end for the day. Let me know if there's anything people want to see, if anybody has questions about this. Again, you can find this project called Command App on my GitHub, and we'll hopefully stream again soon. I'm going to try and get a more regular schedule, try and get like at least an hour in a week, maybe more. Now that it's going to start getting colder out and darker, makes it a little bit easier to convince myself that I want to do it. Milo, do you want to say hi? Milo wants to say hi before we leave. Hey, buddy, how you doing? No, he's being shy. He wants to be near. Oh, he's so soft and fluffy. Milo, come on, be in the picture. Arr. Milo, hey. All right, Milo says kisses. Bye, everybody. Have a great time. Until next time.